By Michael R. Blood, Associated Press. Los Angeles, Republican Caitlyn Jenner said Friday she will run for governor of California, injecting a jolt of celebrity into an emerging campaign that threatens to oust Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom from office. Jenner, an Olympic hero, reality TV personality and a transgender rights activist, said in statement posted on Twitter and on an accompanying website that she has filed initial paperwork to run for the post. Newsom, a first-term Democrat, is facing a likely recall election this year, though election officials are still reviewing petition signatures required to qualify the recall for the ballot. Several other Republicans have also announced plans to run. In a statement, Jenner called herself a proven winner and the only candidate who can put an end to Gavin Newsom's disastrous time as governor. "I'm in," she wrote on her website. "For the past decade, we have seen the glimmer of the Golden State reduced by one-party rule that places politics over progress and special interest over people. Sacramento needs an honest leader with a clear vision." The 71-year-old celebrity activist immediately stands out in a growing field that so far has failed to attract a nationally known contender. However, Jenner is untested as a candidate and little is known about her positions on critical issues facing the state, from the coronavirus pandemic to managing the economy. She described herself as economically conservative, socially progressive in a People magazine interview last year. Her run would come nearly 2 decades after the ascendancy of Arnold Schwarzenegger, another Republican who used his Hollywood fame as a springboard to California's highest office in a 2003 recall election. If the recall qualifies for the ballot, as expected, voters would be asked 2 questions: first, whether Newsom should be removed from office. The second would be a list of replacement candidates to choose from, if more than 50% of voters support removing Newsom from office. The effort largely has been fueled by criticism of Newsom's handling of the pandemic, which shuttered schools and closed thousands of businesses. Other Republicans who have announced their intention to run include former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer, former U.S. Representative Doug Oz and businessman John Cox, who lost to Newsom in the 2018 governor's race. If the recall qualifies, Newsom would be forced to fend off rivals in the midst of a pandemic that has cost the state millions of jobs, cored government budgets and upended life for nearly 40 million residents. He's also been hit by the fallout from a multi-billion-dollar fraud scandal at the state unemployment agency while weathering a public shaming for dining out with friends and lobbyists at an exclusive San Francisco Bay Area restaurant last fall, while telling residents to stay home for safety.